Young Hollywood. Today we're with a very special guest, Tayler Holder.
How are you guys doing?
Taylor, this is your Young Hollywood debut.
This is my Young Hollywood debut.
How are you feeling?
This is actually I haven't even done a lot of interviews yet. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably my 5th interview ever in my life too. I'm feeling great.
We're gonna ask you a ton of good questions, so
I'm
it
nervous.
should be fine.
I'm great, but I'm nervous at the same time. I see your cards face down over there. And,
You're not allowed to see.
What are on those cards?
You're gonna find out. But you just performed 2 songs for us, right in the studio.
I did, yeah.
Do you get nervous before you perform?
Yo, I just said this last night at my release party. I have the worst stage fright of my life, to be honest with you. And I was performing in front of all my close friends, so that made it even more worse because their judgment matters to me a lot. So, but yeah, stage fright to the max, dog.
What is it like? So you're Tayler Holder TikToker. That's pretty much your label. What is it like now, actually transforming your life into music, your actual passion?
You know, it's definitely been a little difficult. It's hard because everyone does know me as Taylor, the TikTok kid and all that stuff. But I mean, even before that, TikTok was just something that boosted me. But I've been doing social media for almost 7 years now. You know, I was on YouTube and Vine back in the day and all that stuff. But it's been really difficult, trying to really transition it. No one's really done it from the TikTok world at least. But transitioning and making people believe me as an artist, you know, and so that's why I'm really trying to just push out good music as best as I can and just show people that that's who I am and that's what I do. And I did pop off on TikTok and I want to use that platform to go elsewhere with it as well. How
long have you been in love with creating music, singing, writing music? How long have you?
I've been making music for. I've loved music ever since I was a kid. I used to always watch all these artists and I would see my favorite thing was always I love watching live performances and just hearing the crowd and seeing it. And I was like, dude, I want that so bad, you know.
Yeah.
But I've always loved it. I just never knew how to make music until I came out here and getting into this industry. It helped me meet a lot more people and stuff like that, which was producers or other songwriters, other artists, people like that. And it started getting me. And then I got in the studio and I started writing, and then it just kind of kept going from there.
Yeah. Would you say that being in the studio and everything feels more natural than anything else?
Oh, 100%. Now, it's so funny. When I first started, I was so, it goes back to the stage fright thing, right?
Yeah.
I was so nervous that I would kick everyone out of the studio when it came time to record. It was only me and the producer for a long time. Even when I had a girlfriend, my mom or anything, no one could be in there. I was so nervous. But now I'm everyone come. It's a party in there now. I'm just whether we're crying our heart out to a heartbreak song or what, but it's just a party in there. Yeah, I love it. It's literally my safe spot. It's the only thing that doesn't feel like work to me. It's my own therapy, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And so what would you say that you write most of your songs about? So the world's gonna hear Human pretty soon. Human's gonna be out.
Yeah.
So that's a song that comes with a lot from your personal life. You posted the Instagram story that kind of addressed how you were feeling. Would you say that reflected what you sing in Human?
100%. I think people looking from the outside in, and that's why I even put that. You're talking about that little big thing that I put on my story, right?
Yeah.
I did that I wrote Human at a very probably the lowest point in my life, to be honest with you. I was at a very vulnerable stage in my life, and I just wanted to I guess show people, because everyone puts on this facade, this thing of it's so great, or people from the outside look in and they're oh, they're millionaires, famous, it's great, it's rainbows and unicorns, right? And it's really a lot lonelier than you think up here, and doing all these things that you thought were so great, because at the end of the day it's what is money and what is fame if you completely lose yourself trying to find something you thought you loved so much, right? It's and just the industry, how people move and how people work, it's really just not what people think it is. And one moment people are there, one moment they're not. And from the viewer standpoint, I wrote it from a standpoint because people put us on such high pedestals, right? Because we're we have this platform and we have this platform and we're supposed to be this image to everybody, right? And these inspirations, and it's if we mess up or anything like that, it's you're a horrible person because you're supposed to be and it's they leave us no room for maturity, right? It's a lot of these people get thrown into this at such a young age, and they grow up in this, and so they make mistakes, but it's as soon as we could do 100 good things, and the moment we do one bad thing, they hold on to that forever, whether it's true or not. The people tend to hold on to the drama more than just the facts of the matter, because it just gets more attention. That's just how it is, and everyone just feeds off of that. But yeah, Human is just to kind of I guess just inspire people to let you know hey, me and you and everybody, like we're just human like everybody
Right.
else, and we make mistakes, and like it's just how it's gonna be. Like,
Yeah.
How about now? 'Cause I'm only human. Hit me, I'm bruising.
Do you feel proud of yourself, honestly, for like writing music that will touch a lot of people's like personally? Because a lot of people will relate to Human.
Yeah. No, I'm super proud of myself, even vocally, like how far I've came, like with like my voice and stuff like that, and then like the music that I'm making now. Because I was doing like a bunch of like R&B stuff before,
Right.
and I did release that one song, 100 Rounds and stuff like that, but it wasn't me, you know. It was cool, and I was like, I think I was trying to do it because like I guess I was like trying to like get out of like the TikTok realm, and I was like, R&B music, I can maybe
Right.
make a statement. And then I got back to thinking about it. I got my heart broken a few times. I went through some life stuff, and I was like, this just isn't me, you
Yeah.
know. And I want to make music that's whether every song someone's crying to it or what. I just want people to connect with it.
Yeah.
And I think that the songs that I have coming up in Human, I think Human, like everybody's gonna relate to. I think it's gonna really hit a lot of people home. But yeah, just I just want to make music that connects with people.
Yeah.
And
Would you say that you found yourself through your music?
100%. I think that, and even like, I mean, like also like just my religion, like God is like, I'm a big Jesus guy too.
Yeah.
Like God has honestly helped me through a lot of stuff, and like I said, like I'm not perfect, and I definitely make mistakes, but that's what like He loves, honestly, man. He doesn't want like perfect people. You know, everyone tries to be perfect. They're like, oh, I don't do drugs, or I don't cuss, or anything, because
Right.
I want to get closer to God. I read the Bible more than you. It's like, it's really not about that, man. It's just, you know, He loves like broken, messed up people just like us and all that stuff. So and that's where I found him the most, is at the most vulnerable stage of my life, just needing help and guidance, and he helped me
Yeah.
more than anything. So
For sure.
yeah,
And you sang Never Was You.
I did sing
For
Never
us.
Was You. Yeah.
Okay, that song's a lot too. A lot of your songs come with a lot, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel like with the world knowing that one?
The
And
world knowing that one.
relating to that one.
Relating, like, what did I write it about? Like
Yeah.
I that one actually I wrote about more like I was in a relationship, and I was fighting my own demons, honestly, like, and I couldn't be the person that person needed me to be, and
Yeah.
and it was like always like we were going back and forth and stuff like that, and it was me saying like, I wish I could have just like let you know that it was never you, it was like me,
It was
and
you, yeah.
and all that stuff, and yeah, because I was just like dealing with a lot of stuff, and I couldn't even be honest with her, or even honest with myself about
Yeah.
it. So
Would you say that the songs you sing and who they're actually about, does that person know it's them, you think?
yeah.
Yeah, they know
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Here by myself, and don't call me back. Please let me go.
Okay, are you gonna get into country music? What's the vibe there? Because you're a Texas boy.
Yo, I've actually recorded a couple country songs. I personally love country music. I've talked to my team about it. They're excited for it. We're trying to, hit this like different lane. We're trying to like kind of merge everything together. If you can
Yeah.
have this like pop country, like urban like vibe still, like, but with that like soulful like vibe. We're still, we've kind of like hammered it down with these new songs coming out as well. We have we really found my sound, we think, and we've been
Yeah.
working on it a lot. But you're going to see a lot more of that, the live instruments, the more like country-ish vibe to it, but it's a mix of everything. So, but I would love to do just like a full-blown country song one day, just like feature on one
Yeah.
or something like that.
Next
Just
time you see Taylor, it's gonna be a cowboy boots.
I'm gonna be performing at
Cowboy
that gum stagecoach.
Stagecoach
You know what I'm
this
saying?
Okay, also a lot of people on TikTok, so they comment on your facial expressions when you're singing, and I had to address it because they literally come
Dude, they
at
rip
you.
me apart, yo. They kill
You're
me.
like getting into the song, like everyone knows you're doing it through passion, but they'll just be like, Taylor is the song. Like,
Yeah,
he
they're like,
is the
I
song.
read those actually, and they're like, I can't with his facials, like, fix your face, bro. Like, all this stuff. I'm like, dang. Yeah, I don't know why
That's just you. Like,
it's
no,
just
like
me.
that's just you.
I don't know why I make the faces or what. That's just me into it. I'm just feeling it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I do see them. That's so funny you bring that up. I was like, dang it.
Who is one person that you would want to write a song with?
Probably Justin. Yeah,
Justin Bieber?
Bieber, yeah.
What do you think you'd write about? Heartbreak? Life?
Probably
Country?
country. Honestly, I don't know. It would be an honor to just share the space with him. Just
Yeah.
like kind of get in there and figure it out,
Yeah.
But because whenever I do write, it's kind of like what I'm feeling in that very moment. So it's like it's not even like really like I'm going in there with a plan. I'm just like it's just what I'm feeling right now. So.
Yeah. And what's one dream? Like, would you want to sell at Madison Square Garden, play Coachella? What's a dream venue of yours?
Coachella and all that's great. I would love to do that, but my dream is to sell out stadiums, arenas, stadiums.
Yeah.
Like all that. I just want to perform. Honestly, my dream is just to perform my music on the road and just like connect with people. Like even if it's not like Madison Square Garden or anything. Like I wouldn't even care if it was like 100 people. I'm just like I just want to perform my music to people.
Yeah.
I just want people to just sing my song and just catch a vibe.
And Justin Bieber, so he can dance. Like when he's performing, he can dance. Well, like if you do start tours and stuff like that, are you gonna be up there? Are you gonna be dancing, singing your songs? What will the vibe be?
You know, the songs that I have right now aren't like exactly like dancing songs, but we are actually my team gets mad at me because like I do write a lot of, like, look, I fall in love fast, guys. I think I set my own self up for failure. I break my own heart a lot. But so I write a lot of like sad songs right now, and even my comments are like, "Yo, can we get like, are you just like broken? Like, what is going on?" But so yeah, a lot of them is more in the feels. But we are working on their like happy like anthems, like like bigger songs and fun and stuff like that. So we're working on that, and definitely have some backup dancers get in there. I'll get jiggy with it real quick.
And what would you say, what's the biggest thing you want people to understand about this chapter of your life? Because I'm sure there's more music coming. There's a lot that you still have to write about, sing about. So what do you want, like, the audience and people to take from, this new chapter in your life?
I just want people to believe me as an artist. I just want people to know that that's who I am, that I'm not just some TikTok kid that's trying to do something. I want them to know like this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life, and I just want them to either vibe with it or even if they don't, like I don't care. I just want people to take me serious. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna play a game. So that's what's on the card. So all those questions that you were nervous about, it's literally just a game. Okay, so
I'm pretty good at games.
You probably play games too.
Sometimes.
Okay, so it's this or that, okay? So
This
there's
or
two
that?
things.
Okay.
And you have to choose which one you prefer.
Okay,
So it's not
okay.
even that hard.
Okay, perfect. Got you.
Date night in or date night out?
I'm down for a date night. Oh, dude, they're both so hard, honestly. I would probably say date night out. I'm down. I like going out.
Going out?
Yeah, going out is more fun. I'm at home all the time actually, so.
Like a nice dinner, like a movie, or like what's the vibe?
I like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm extra. Like I'm like the person that's like
Gets a helicopter like for the first date.
How did you know? Yo, I was literally gonna say that, but I was like, maybe I shouldn't say it, because like they'll be like, this guy's
No, I feel
crazy.
like that's something you do.
No, I did.
You fall fast, so I feel like you need to do a lot.
Yeah, I did.
Like,
I did. I have taken a helicopter like atop a mountain where there's like a private picnic table and had a picnic up there and everything and all that stuff. There's
Yeah.
I'm definitely that guy, but
You're that guy.
I'm a little extra.
Okay, day night out then. Texting or FaceTime?
FaceTime for sure. I love FaceTime so much. I hate texting. I hate it. My attention span is very.
I feel like you
small.
take a while to reply, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, also my number got leaked, so like I have like a lot of text messages, so sometimes I don't like see them.
Yeah.
And also like whenever I'm texting, I'm like, I'd rather just like see this person's face and just talk
I'll
to
call
them.
you real quick.
Yeah.
FaceTime guy. Okay. Candy or chocolate? So like sugar or chocolate?
Probably. They're both great. Maybe sugar. Honestly, I would say sugar.
Sugar. Yeah. Okay. Justin Bieber or Drake? You have to choose. I'm sorry. You don't have a choice.
They're both buddies of mine, so I gotta pick one of them. It's
Drizzy or JB?
That's so hard,
man. What were we gonna go with? Certified Lover Boy or
probably I've had a lot more just life talks and down to earth talks with Justin. So but I'm close, but I'd probably say Justin, I guess, because I've just really got to, I guess, like to know each other a little bit more with him. So
fair. And you want to do a song with him, but you probably would do a song with Drake too. So
yeah, of course. Drake honestly has surprised me. He is one of the nicest people I've ever met, because like you see him, like you see a lot of these people like behind like all this stuff, and he's like this like big like rapper guy, like and like I met him and he was like the most soft spoken, like
it's
just
because
like
he's
so
like
nice.
what people think with you, like you just don't know how to take Tayler Holder.
People have told me that they like have seen me publicly and they're like this guy's gonna be like an a-hole or like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys cuss on here or what, but like
You're
and like they're like, you were actually like just like the
So nice.
exact opposite of that.
Yeah.
And so
I feel like people also don't realize like you're just like a country boy. Like
No,
you're
I'm
just like, you know what
I'm
I
just
mean?
a
Like you're
guy-
from Texas.
I'm
Like
just
how
a
much
guy
harm can you
from
cause?
a small town in Texas. It's
Yeah.
a little small town called Alvarado, Texas. Shout out hometown.
Okay, close friends on Instagram or private story on Snap? Where are you gonna post more? If you have
You
a
wanna know
close
what's you wanna know what's
friends?
funny?
Or-
I don't have either one of them. I don't post on close friends. I just post everything to everybody.
Yeah.
I actually don't think I've ever used either one of them.
Okay, so you don't have even a list, like a close.
No, I
friends
don't even
list.
have a close friends list.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
People like that to know that stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Like you have the green bubbles on you're on people's close
Yeah,
friends.
yeah, I'm on some
Yeah.
people's close friends.
Right. So
Yeah.
you don't have one. Taylor doesn't
No, I
have
don't
a
have
close
one.
friends. So
One day
if you're not
maybe.
on it, don't be offended because he doesn't have one.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. Boxing or music?
You're making this really hard for me right now. I love fighting so much. I really do. It's been something I've done for a long time. But like I said, music is what I want to do for the rest of my life. So I would definitely choose music over boxing. But yeah.
If you fight again, would you
I mean,
write your own come out song?
Oh, so we're all gonna be crying then. We're
We're not gonna take you to the be
yeah,
like, oh, God.
I would rather I'd rather perform my music in front of thousands of people than to get punched in the face for the rest of my life for
Yeah,
sure.
fair.
So it's
Fair. Just take punches to the heart so
Yeah.
you can write music.
that's
instead of
that's a
in the
good
ring.
way to look at it right there.
Got you. Well, thank you so much for coming on Young Hollywood.
Of course. Thank you guys for having me. I hope you guys enjoyed the performances. I hope you guys liked the new music, and I look forward to you guys hearing the new stuff that's coming out. Cause
Yeah, we know about
Lisa
it.
rolls her eyes at me, but it's great. Yo.
We're with Simon and Luke, also known as Chapters. How are you guys doing today?
Good. How about you?
Awesome. Okay, so we just witnessed Taylor performing Human, and Never Was You, but for Human, you guys produced that song.
Yeah, we did. It was honestly such an amazing song to produce, just because the concept was already there, and for us, it was really finding a way to mold the music to the concept of this, human concept, and so it came out so seamlessly, honestly.
What do you remember about first meeting Taylor? The very first time.
When did we meet first? I don't actually no. We met here. We met here for the first time.
He came over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a meeting here.
Yeah, no, I think I think when we first started working with Taylor, it was, what's the sound? Like, what is authentically you as a person? Because he has so many different. He's such a versatile artist. Like, he was doing R&B, hip hop, pop. Like, he's doing so many different styles, and they all sounded so good, and they were great songs. But when we came on through Charlie Walk, his manager, the goal was, what's the Tayler Holder sound? And so for us, it really came quickly through the first couple songs. We started finding like what that sound was in the
Right.
music and the production, and just what felt like Taylor. So luckily for us, it came really naturally because
Yeah.
he was able to guide us, and vice versa. But it's been awesome working with him.
Simon, first
I think a lot
impression.
of it too, yeah, I think a lot of it is finding like the emotional conduit that we can create for him. So that first meeting, he played some stuff that he was working on, but it was like most of the conversation was like what's on your mind, like spiritually, where are you? What are you thinking about most of the time?
Yeah.
What are you listening to? What did you grow up listening to? So it was less about like listening to references and more of figuring out through learning about him what this conduit was going to be, like what sonically is going to make him like this flagship artist in the industry, in a place that not only the production value is good, but the message is super clear. And I think that's the one thing both Luke and I really try to stress with Taylor is like intentional movements, moving with purpose,
Yeah.
and that everything either lyrically or melodically or sonically for us has a very clear intention with what
Yeah.
it's trying to do. And the only way you can really do that is learning about the artist and figuring out who they are as a person and what they believe in. So it was more of just getting to know each other. But as soon as we locked that in, which we did over the first one or two songs, we've just been on a streak ever since.
Yeah. So it sounded like as producers, it takes a lot you have to like study your artist. Like you have to really figure them out and like how they move, like aside from just creating like a beat and making a song.
Yeah, I think what sets us apart is both Luke and I, we both started music when we were like 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
And we met, into it in adulthood. But I think where that really sets us apart is we were both learning language at the same time we were learning music, like how to write music or how to play chords or like the music theory behind it. So we have almost this, like it's so glued to us in the sense that when you learn how to communicate, like we're composing right now, right? Like we're thinking of things to say to each other, but doing that on a musical level is so natural for both of us. So that's what we try to pull out of the artist too, because we were talking about it earlier about clapping your hands and like every number one album, just because it helps get people engaged musically. So for us, it's less about like the production like tricks, and more of just figuring out how to pull that out of the artist we're working with, which is I think a big separation. For you can't accomplish that over sending someone a beat.
And do you guys just make your connections? Like if an artist wanted to work with you, how would they go about working with you? Or do you have a certain thing to like start working with artists?
I think just honestly just really hitting us up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, we have a good friend that says like the best way to start business together is just do business together. And, like the best way is just starting to create art and seeing if it's, we can pull a story out of it. And there are some people who are super talented artists, but we've passed on because we're like, we might not be the people to pull that story out in the way that you want it to be pulled out. So I think like how we met Tayler, just really sitting down and being like who are you?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like you're not going to be friends with everybody in the world, and not every single person in the world's going to hate you. So it's just figuring out the right, you can tell pretty quickly if the vibe is there, if you can kind of see each other on that level.
Thank you so much, Young Hollywood, for having me. I'm Tayler Holder. Human is out on every streaming platform right now, so make sure you go stream it, and do not forget to subscribe to Young Hollywood. Love you guys.